All right, so we're gonna do some potato soup tonight.
Yes, homemade potato soup. It's cooler weather again. So we've got chicken broth.
We got some chicken broth. We got some cheddar cheese that we're gonna put it. I'm probably about a cup in my potatoes. An onion. We have about 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 potatoes that we're gonna peel and dice up. Then we're gonna have some bacon that we're gonna cook up. Everything's good with bacon on top
Imagine
of it.
us using cheese and bacon.
And butter.
And butter.
And then we'll top it off with some milk in there. Oh, also, I forgot to lay that out over here. I do, depending on what it looks like, either do 1 or 2 packs of this. If you've never tried tomato gravy with the peppered bacon gravy mix, try it. It's really good. Gives it a good flavor. Okay. All right, so Nan's walked away because the smell of onion kind of bothers her asthma. So I'm gonna chop this onion up. We've got our tomatoes chopped up. This was 9 potatoes chopped up, and we're gonna dice up our onion and saute it in some butter, about 2 tablespoons of butter, and get that a little bit tender, and then we'll add our tomatoes and chicken broth. Okay, our onions are sauteed. We're just gonna add in our potatoes. Oop, there's some that we didn't cut up, so let me cut those up real quick. I just dice them up here. I just thought we were done peeling these or cubing these potatoes up.
We missed a potato?
We missed a potato, Nan.
That is not like us. Really it is.
We might.
Okay.
All right, now I'm gonna add my chicken broth or chicken stock. I like to use stock because it's a little bit better. Just add that in there. Let's shake it around. I didn't shake it up before I shake it up. Now I like to use unsalted because you can add the salt to taste. And then I want to add a cup of water. Okay, I added 2 cups more water. This was a 32-ounce box of chicken stock, unsalted. Now I'm gonna add in some flavor. Okay, we're adding salt to taste and pepper. And then we're gonna let this cook, come back to the boil and cook our potatoes, and then we'll finish adding the ingredients. Okay, so we're gonna add our peppered gravy mix in here, and then I'm gonna whisk it around. And this is just a look and see.
You can already see it thickening up.
Yep. Nan's gonna add our little bit of milk.
Tell me when.
Okay. All right, go ahead. That'd be good right there. And then I kind of mash some of these potatoes in here. I always do that. I don't know why I interchange those 2 words together. And like I said, you may have to add 2 packs just depending on your liquid. You see, this is a Dutch oven, a Pioneer Woman Dutch oven, that it's probably about half full with the liquid. So,
and you know, when you mash some of the potatoes, it lets that starch come out, and it's gonna thicken it up.
It thickens it a little bit. So just kind of poke you. You don't want to mash it all the way,
no,
but
just a few will have the starch come out of that potato, and it'll thicken it a little.
It's starting to thicken up, so
it's looking good.
Once we get this in there, put a little bit more milk.
A smidge or a tad?
A smidge. Okay. Is smidge more than a tad? No, a tad is more than a smidge. So do a tad.
Huh?
No, I don't know. Just go until I... No. More.
That would be a tad.
All right, that's good.
Okay.
So I'm saying probably about a half a cup to a cup of milk in there. Now you can use half and half. You can use... It just depends on how rich you want it to taste. All right, we're going to let that thicken up for just a second, and I'll let you know if we put the second packet in there. Okay, so I am going to add a half a pack of this gravy mix. Start with that. You whisk that in, get it all mixed up. And you're going to freak out because it'll look lumpy, but the more you whisk, the better it gets incorporated. There we go, it's thickening up nicely. I haven't put any cheese in it yet, but I'm just going to put about a cup of cheese in it. Will you bring our cheese over here so we can put a cup of this cheese in it? Just grab you a big handful and
more?
Yeah, a little bit more right there.
Okay.
That'd be good. We're going to save the rest of that cheese for our topping. Ooh-wee. That's going to be some good stuff right there.
It's cold. We can warm up.
I know.
Hovering by the stove.
Really and truly, y'all, this was a simple throw together supper tonight. It's cool outside. In the South, we think that if it drops below 80 degrees, we got to do soup. So that's what we're doing. We're doing some potato soup tonight.
We're celebrating the cool weather because we don't know when it's going to be
disappear again. Yeah,
right.
We may, here in the South, it might be 90 degrees at Christmas time. We're going to taste this right here. Oh, yeah, that's some good stuff right there. Okay, so Walmart did not have a round loaf of bread, French bread. So we're improvising, and we're using this loaf right here that we caught, and we're doing 2 bowls here, and we're just cutting around and making a circle.
And it has the
everything but the bagel
seasoning
on top. And so we're making us a bowl that we can eat our potato soup in.
It'll be single serving.
Right, single serving. You eat the bread along with it, and you can cut up these little pieces. And dip
All of our taste testers are gone tonight.
Yes.
So it's just
us.
So
we'll be taste testing here in just a minute. Okay, so here's our potato soup. It's ready. Oh, you see, I added some bacon in it. I didn't show that, but I did add some bacon. I'm gonna put it in our bread bowls. Oh, look at that. Our potato soup is ready. So we're using our makeshift bread bowls that we had to use because Walmart was out of the round bread bowls. And we're gonna top it with some cheese and some bacon. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? And then I have some chives that I don't know if Nam wants some on hers, but I'm going to put some on mine. Look how pretty that is.
Just a few.
Just a few.
Yeah,
there
girl.
We go. Look at that. Isn't that pretty?
That looks...
Woo! And this everything but the bagel seasoning, we tried it off camera, and it's just good by itself. Y'all need to try that if you can find it at your local Walmart.
Time to taste.
Ooh, This is some good stuff right here. Look at it. Oh, that bite right there.
I'm going to try some of the bread.
Good stuff.
See that? Just dip it back in there.
Woo! That's good.
Guests are gonna love this.
Even if I got it on my chin. That's some good stuff.